The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Maricel Halili. The deadline of industry consolidation for PUV modernization program may not be extended. Transportation Chief Jaime Bautista made the statement during a media forum with Pasang Mazda President Obet Martin. Recall that it has already been moved to December 31 from June 30 amid calls from various transport groups. Meanwhile, Martin expressed support for PUV modernization and told drivers and operators that protesting is not the way to go. This as some members of the transport sector are set to stage a week-long strike nationwide starting March 6. The Education Department is not declaring class suspensions next week despite the planned transport strike. DepEd spokesperson Michael Poa said they are leaving it up to local government units whether to suspend in-person classes. Poa added that students must have the option to take their classes online.
Mga LGUs have the authority to suspend classes in their own jurisdictions. Pero dito po sa DepEd, wala po tayong suspension of physical classes. Para po dun sa mga learners natin na mahihirapan to attend physical classes because of this transport strike, ang mangyayari po ay we will be implementing yung ating ADMs or alternative delivery modes. Whether it be modular or online, depende po dun sa lokasyon ng school.
For its part, the MMDA is asking for an inventory of transportation assets from each LGU in Metro Manila, which can be used for free rides. Meanwhile, there's no word yet if the number coding scheme will be suspended next week.
Depende po sa sitwasyon. Sabi naman po sa amin ng Magnificent Seven o ang Transport Organization na may 7 malaking transport groups na hindi po sila sasali po sa transport strike. Sinabi rin po ng mga mayors kahapon na marami ring transport groups sa kanilang LGUs na hindi lalahok po sa transport strike. Dahil dito magde-deploy ang MMDA at LGUs ng mga sasakyan, depende po sa sitwasyon ng bawat lugar.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Maricel Halili. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas has launched its Paleng QR Plus program in Metro Manila to push for more cashless transactions. Shaila Francisco with a report.
Consumers do not need to bring cash anymore when buying at Pasig City Mega Market. This as the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas launched the Paleng QR Plus program, which will allow retailers to accept digital payments through QR codes. Unlike other cashless transactions, the program allows retailers to have one QR code that can be scanned by different digital banks plus e-wallets for payment. Pasig City is the first local government in Metro Manila and the sixth in the country to implement the program. The BSP said this will prevent the use of counterfeit money and make transactions safer and sanitary. This will also help the central bank lessen costs in producing bills.
Napaka-gastos para sa BSP yung gawa ng barya. At ang tendency ng mga tao, yung barya ay tinatago, hindi nagsisirculate.
Authorities see vendors benefiting more from the Paleng QR.
Mga vendors nagbebenta, mga supplies nagbebenta, nagkakaroon silang tinatawag na financial footprint. Nakikita ng mga bangko, maganda pala yung negosyo nitong tao na ito, mas makakautang siya sa mas mababang rate. Mababa yung cost ng transaction dahil mangyayari kamisan, ang mga tao, yung pera nila, pupunta sila sa bangko para i-deposito. Nawala na yung step na yun, ano? Kasi maraming mga merchants ganyan eh. Siyempre, hindi naman safe na yung pera, lagi nasa kanila. Pagkatapos ng araw, at saka gusto nila kumita na interest, pupunta pa sila sa bangko para i-deposito. Ngayon, kung lahat naka-QR na, hindi na kailangan pumunta sa bangko, automatic na yung deposit.
Around 2,100 out of 3,300 vendors in Pasig City Mega Market are now part of the program, including Terry, who hopes new way of paying will help boost her sales.
Minsan, kulang ang kanilang pera. Hindi ko man ibibigay yung items ko kung hindi naman nila ipapasok sa akin, makikita ko sa cellphone ko. O, di ba? Malaking bagay din yun. Pandagdag kita rin yun. Hindi na mahirapan magsukli.
Customers are also citing convenience when using this payment mode.
Wala kailangan mag-withdraw pa ng ATM. So, convenience kasi sa app lang siya.
But consumers are hoping that the BSP will consider removing charges on digital transactions to encourage more people to use e-wallets. This as fund transfer fees range from 8 pesos to 50 pesos. Anthony usually pays an additional 15 pesos when transacting with a digital bank or e-wallet.
Sayang din yung 15 pesos kasi pera din yun eh. Kumbaga, imbis makukuha mo siya ng buo, pwede sa pamasahe, pwede rin sa pang-merienda.
For its part, the BSP is coordinating with banks to waive transaction fees for small payments and digital banks. But they haven't finalized yet if the fees can be totally removed or when the reprieve can be implemented.
We have to work together with the banks. With the banks and we have to work together, but we'll do it as soon as possible.
For now, BSP is optimistic that the launch of Paleng QR and the planned waive fees will help them achieve the target to migrate half of retail payments to digital. They also aim to have 70% of Filipinos on board the formal financial system before 2023 ends. Shaila Francisco, we are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at other stories we're watching. The alleged master initiator behind the death of Adamson University student John Matthew Salilig is set to undergo inquest proceedings. So far, 7 members of the Tau Gamma Phi fraternity are under the custody of authorities. The oil spill from submerged motor tanker MT Princess Empress in Oriental Mindoro has reached the shoreline of Caluya Antique. The Coast Guard is now monitoring its impact to at least 3 barangays in the municipality. And Filipino gymnast Carlos Yulo bags the gold medal in his pet event floor exercise at the FIG Gymnastics World Cup in Doha, Qatar. 23-year-old Yulo is scheduled to compete in the parallel bars and vault finals later today. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 2 p.m. as we continue to monitor today's biggest stories. I'm Maricel Halili. We are One News.